what mindset I had to be in to move like this, and what moves I made. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it again for the people in the back. I'm gonna say it again to the people in the back. I'm gonna break it down. So soul has the ability to pick up and move anywhere on the globe. There's not a place that I can't go on the globe and spend the next 365 days. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. I get money deposited into my bank account every single day. It's probably been 4 or 5 years since a 24-hour period has passed and my bank account didn't get a deposit, right? Levels of freedom. I'm giving that game away in exit strategies. So if you want to sit there and complain about your life, but you're sitting there with a skill or talent or some knowledge or something inside of you, brother, there's absolutely no excuse. There's absolutely no excuse, man.
Who are we? We are spiritual beings having a human experience. We are powerful beyond measure. We are creators of our own realities. We are immortal mind. Immortal mind.
Is it not written in your law that ye are God? Understand what I'm saying? This depends on. All right, brothers. So let me tell you how this game works, man. I'm gonna tell you exactly how this game works, bro. You have to control your mind. Let's start right there. The system can only hold you if you choose for it to hold you. And the way to get out of the system is you have to control your mind. Let's start right there. And when I say let's start right there, I'm saying that meaning let's bypass all other conversations. Let's bypass all conversations of what your credit score is. Let's bypass all conversations of who you know, what you know, and and social status, and I'm talking about as far as leaving the system. Let's talk about controlling your mind, because that's where it starts. The system can only contain people that continuously choose to stay in said system. And when I say the system, when I say the system, I'm specifically talking about that entity that a lot of people complain about. And the system is not bad, but I'm talking about that entity that a lot of people complain about. Whether it's the job I have or the politics, whatever the system, the matrix, like a lot of people say. The system, that system can only hold you if you continually, every single day, wake up and choose to be a part of that system. And I'm gonna say this, let me say this first. That system is not bad like a lot of people make it seem. It's just like maybe your setup in that system is bad. Some people are in that system and are thriving. Nice jobs, fat salaries, consistent vacations, jobs are sending them overseas. They're spending time on golf courses, they're winning. Like you want to make it seem like the system is bad, but it ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here, man. It's just a regular old, I don't even know what today is. Weekday night. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of businesses are closed because of Chinese New Year, so a lot of people are closed. A lot of people are in other parts of Bangkok or Thailand celebrating the Chinese New Year. If y'all are seeing anybody else post content and they're wearing the red attire, it's real dope. There's a lot of people celebrating that, man. So it's just a beautiful time. And of course, this is my first Chinese New Year here in Thailand. It's a beautiful experience. But again, man, that system that a lot of people talk about, it can only control you. It can only hold you down as long as you continue for it to do that, bro. And I know a lot of times I can get on here and I can talk about means and ways to get out of that. But a lot of times people get offended. A lot of good food out here. A lot of people get, and I say the word offended, a lot of people get turned off by that power conversation because they feel like they don't have the ability to tap into that thing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people feel like they don't have the strength to tap in there. They would much rather me talk about how to avoid toxic women, and all those are important conversations. I thought somebody almost had a wreck up here. But a lot of people love to avoid those type conversations because they feel like they can't tap into that level of power. But again, I'm telling you, man, you tapping into that is simply you making a conscious choice to do it. And once you make that conscious choice, bro, I'm telling you, everything will change. Everything. What do you mean everything will change? So this is what's gonna happen. When you make that conscious decision to say, you know what, I no longer want to be a part of this system anymore. I want a different level of freedom. Because I'll say this, like for me, when I was in the system, it was a win. Life was good. But just because I'm the kind of person I am, you know, it's like I like living life on my own terms. I like being able to get up when I want to get up, go to sleep when I want to go to sleep, catch a flight when I want to catch a flight. Like it's just my makeup. I can't be in walls. Like I can't be constrained like that. So I had to find a level of freedom. But getting back to what I was saying, once you say I want that certain level of freedom and you start thinking differently or you make that choice, this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. You're going to go from a state of living life in defense to living life in offense. And that's when everything will change. You're going to go from a state of living life on defense to living life on offense. And what I mean by that is you're going to let me cross the road right quick. You're going to go from a state of thinking like, this is what I mean when I say from defense to offense. Let me turn my camera around, man, so y'all can see the beautiful people of Thailand as I talk, man. And I think the lady I was looking for, man, I don't think she's working tonight. I think a lot of people are off. But when I say you're gonna go from defense to offense, this is what I mean, brothers. You're gonna go from a state of that 90% of people are in, the state of how do I keep my bills paid? How do I keep the lights on? How do I do XYZ? How do I win in the system? How do I do it? You're gonna go from that state to, and I don't want to call it God mode, but you're gonna go to a state of how do I create new opportunities? You're gonna go to the state of how do I create opportunities, and you're gonna see the world in a completely different manner than 90% of people see it. 90% of the people that see this world are observing this world from a defensive point of view of how can I avoid losing in this state, instead of saying how can I walk like God would walk on this planet? How can I walk and conduct myself as the messenger? It's a completely different way of living. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see, and I say it all the time, man, but I gotta keep drilling it in. When I refer to, like when I talk about the Bible and I talk about the two greatest commandments of man, love your brother with all your heart and love God, you know, and those are the opposite order. Love God with all your heart and then love your brother like you love yourself. Once you'll automatically go into that default mode. And once you start moving like that, brother, it's gonna become a completely different planet that you've been experiencing. And you're gonna be in offense. You're gonna be in offense, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll start seeing opportunities on how you can get it out the mud. You'll start seeing opportunities of how you can live a life of freedom. You'll just start seeing the world completely different, man. And I know a lot of people are scared to have those conversations, man, but I'm gonna keep selling it because the more I have those conversations, the more I get emails and DMs and all that saying, well, Soul, and I can show y'all a million of them. Brother Soul, man, this particular one video, man, like it connected the dots. Like I saw this one particular video and you said XYZ and I finally understood it. And now I'm getting life out the mud. If y'all remember that video I was talking about, brother, and it just crossed my mind because I just saw a post of him celebrating the Chinese New Year. Brother Rue, young brother, young talented brother. He's a producer, right? Producer slash, now he's a producer slash content creator slash world traveler. Me and Brother Rue were having this conversation. Me and Brother Rue booked a consultation about, hell, I guess 3 years ago now. And I was in Arizona and he booked it and I saw that he lived in Arizona, right? So man, we connected face to face. Me and Brother Rue had a conversation that lasted about, hell, I don't know if we was in that coffee shop an hour, 2 hours, but he took every single thing I said, applied it, and what seemed like overnight, now his life is completely different. Now this brother went from trying to figure it out, trying to get life out the mud, to now him and I cross paths over here in Bangkok. Now he's creating content. Now he's over in Malaysia. Now he's posting pictures with baddies wearing Chinese attire. I'll see if I can get that picture and insert it in here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a decision. So I understand a lot of people run from this God talk because it seems like, man, I don't have a degree from here, or I don't or I don't, you know, my credit score is negative 250 and all these other excuses. I don't have a degree, and man, I've been flipping burgers for 20 years and I don't know how to do anything else. A lot of people are, when they hear me talk about, hey man, you can make a decision and change your life, they're in defense, so they really can't hear what I'm saying. Because they're in defense, they can't understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, bro, when you see people online, when you see anybody, whether it's me, when you see people, you know, like when I first started content creation, y'all saw how life was, y'all saw where I was, y'all have seen over the years how I've transitioned, how I've purchased things, how I went from XYZ living situation to living in large ass homes to now living overseas. All that comes from me doing the exact same thing I'm telling y'all. And it comes first by making a decision. See, we can talk about, let me turn my camera around. We can talk about 1,000,001 things. We can talk about, you know, all the esoteric things. We can talk about all the whatever, anything, 4 levels of becoming and all that stuff. Until you've made the decision, bro, nothing is going to take place. Absolutely nothing is going to take place until that decision is made. Because once you make that decision, it's when you swap your positions. It's when you swap your perspectives. This lady be out here throwing down, man, on these. I get these sometimes, bro, but I be getting these little chicken things. They be on a ring. They be on like a ring, man. I don't know what they're called, but they like bomb. And they cost like 20 baht. Here, 20 baht a piece here. But Sassy can get them. Sassy get them. She gets them wholesale up in Nong Khai, and she can get a whole bundle of them for like dirt cheap, man. So I hate when I be spending 20 baht. I be like, damn, this high. But they be so good, man. I forgot what they call. I'll show y'all next time. She'll probably be working. Next time. But like I was saying, man, it's gonna first come down to you making a conscious decision of you wanting to, and just go into a different mode, man. Once you go into office, man, you can easily walk in God mode, man, and start creating. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what they got over here, man. I might get some grapes. I got enough at the crib. This is like a delicacy here too, man. It's just I think it's like a tilapia fried, and it's stuffed with, it's something, man. It's good though, brother. Then these are here are mackerels. I ain't never had no mackerel, really not interested in it. But it's a popular delicacy here. This lady here be selling veggies, man. I got enough veggies at the crib. There's a lot of good food. Some of this is bought, some of this is organic, man, but it's all good eating here, man. And all nice people. And I'm gonna tell you what I love about it. What I love about this, because what I'm showing y'all now, and it's a little thin now because it's Chinese New Year. I love coming down. This is what I love about. I mean, you can do it. I'm not saying this is the only place on the planet, but I love, like back home, when I got out, man, brother had an afro. Back home, when you get out and you go shop, you're going to support these conglomerate, these big companies, the Walmarts, the Krogers, and that's just normal life. But I love getting out. I love getting outside and supporting the local economy. It's a different experience when it's time to get up and go eat, and you go down and the money you spend is with the people that are living on the same block. You know what I'm saying? It's a completely different feeling when you know you're spending your money and it's paying somebody's rent or mortgage right around this block. It's a different feeling, man. So you get excited about getting out spending money. And it's just like everybody be supporting everybody. It's just like a circulation. And it feels good to be a part of it. Let me get out Brody's way if I get hit by a truck. It's just good to be a part of it, man. I was getting my grapes from this lady over here. It's her husband and wife. But I found a connect on up the street, and I think they're not here today either. Cause they kind of beat their prices, man. Let me see what they're working with over here. I might get some grapes. Yeah, this brother here, they be having some good food, man. Some good strawberries. Yeah, it's real good, man. Yeah, these are grapes. Now they can't compete with my lady over at the market that I was getting those grapes that were 500 baht. 500 baht for some grapes is insane, man. But I went back and I was asking, I said, what makes these grapes 500 baht? And she said, these are from Australia and they're organic and da-da-da-da-da. And I don't know what there's in America money. It's probably about $15, $16 in America for a kilo of grapes. Bro, they worth it. Them grapes are like miraculous, man. Miraculous. But all I'm saying is, man, like there's no sense in complaining about a system that you can escape at any time. Again, the system is not bad. The system, you can win in the system if you know how to navigate in it. Like if you, and I'll say it like this, if you understand this same knowledge that I'm talking about, give me one sec. If you understand this knowledge that I'm talking about, you can apply it you can apply it to get your freedom, period. Whether it's your freedom, you leaving your job, doing your own thing, or your freedom within the system. The knowledge is the knowledge, but you have to know how to move, man. Like if you're waking up, this is when I say, if you're waking up every day and you're complaining about your situation, you don't have to. Like there's a power instilled in you that you don't have to, is all I'm saying, man. And I can sit here and talk about all the things, you know, but when you make that decision, it's going to start it's going to start the ball to rolling. When you make the decision, like, hey man, I'm tired of getting online saying people do XYZ, buy XYZ, live XYZ, marry XYZ, but I'm sitting there hating life. Make that decision, bro. Make that decision, man. It's a beautiful thing. Again, the system can only hold you down if you don't understand that you can escape it. It's kind of on some Harriet Tubman type energy. Like when Harriet said, hey, I could have freed, like, yeah, I freed a lot of slaves. Like, thank y'all for recognizing that. But I could have freed a lot more slaves, is what Harriet said. I could have freed a lot more slaves if they would have known they were slaves. If they would have known they were slaves, I could have freed them too, but they didn't know. They didn't know. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying if you're living miserable, you're a slave. If you're not liking your life, you can escape it. But you have to first understand you're part of something, or you're moving a certain way in something that's not aligned with who you are and your identity and your power, man. There's not too many more ways I can say it. I'm gonna tell you this. Like the Exodus, I'll say that, man. The Exodus, like on biblical proportion, the Exodus is taking place right now. The Exodus is taking place right now. And the Exodus will be digital. The Exodus will be digital. It is a digital Exodus. There are many people that are looking for, that are obtaining this level of freedom that I'm speaking of by tapping into this digital space. Matter of fact, let me give a quick plug, man. Quick plug. If you're somebody that's interested in tapping into this digital space, right? I'm gonna drop a quick plug. I just started my new YouTube channel, right? And it's based on this Exodus. I'll drop a link. Go follow my new YouTube channel, man. I'm finna start dropping game on that channel like ASAP. I just got it put together. Finna start dropping game, and I'm gonna be talking about, how to think different. I'm talking about how to enter this digital space. So go there first, subscribe to that. And if you want to get deeper, me and my team, man, we've revamped exit strategies. I know a lot of people don't have the 3,000 or 4,000 to come in and let me show you how to put the game together and a lot. But now you can come in exit strategies, man, via membership, right? If that hasn't launched by the time this video is posted, it'll be launched in the next 24 hours. But I'll drop a link for that, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to come in and get the game on how to move in that digital space, you know, of course, how YouTube works, how to branch off from that and create up to 7 different streams of income, doing exactly what I do. In Exit Strategies, I'm giving the game of exactly what mindset I had to be in to move like this and what moves I made. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it again for the people in the back. I'm gonna say it again to the people in the back. I'm gonna break it down. So Soul has the ability to pick up and move anywhere on the globe. There's not a place that I can't go on the globe and spend the next 365 days. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. I get money deposited into my bank account every single day. It's probably been 4 or 5 years since a 24-hour period has passed and my bank account didn't get a deposit, right? Levels of freedom. I'm giving that game away in Exit Strategies. So if you want to sit there and complain about your life, but you're sitting there with a skill or talent or some knowledge or something inside of you, brother, there's absolutely no excuse. There's absolutely no excuse, man. The game is being given. So check out the YouTube channel. And if you want to go deeper, check out Exit Strategies. Again, the barrier of entry is way lower now to get the game. But of course, it'll be in a group setting, community. It's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. 2026 is gonna be a powerful year. Powerful year, man. There's gonna be a lot of people I'm over here fellowshipping with in Thailand and Southeast Asia and other places, man. Like me and the brother Jonathan Hill. Me and his brother connected a couple of weeks ago. If y'all follow me on IG, me and him connected. And we kind of crossed paths by complete accident. Now that brother is in the power circle and he's getting certain knowledge and his life is finna do cartwheels in 5 minutes. I just love to see it, man. God is working in these streets, man. But it's only for people that are making choices. It's only for people that are making choices, man. So, man, if you're gonna make the choice, do what you're gonna do. Or if you're not gonna make the choice, you know, grab a ticket, grab some popcorn, grab you a cold beverage of your choice, and watch the show. And watch the show, man, because people are about to start showing out. When I say showing out, people are about to start living their best life. Especially if you're around me, because I don't want to be around you unless you're trying to live your best life. I'll keep it 100. I'll keep it 100. Oh, brother out here. Show brother skill. Yeah, man, he got some fish here too, man. Y'all come support this brother. If y'all out here, man, he's right here. This brother always shopping. He got some good food, man. Got a little entertainment out here. Nice. We got a barber shop right behind here. Yeah, a beautiful thing, man.